5 rules in our marriage. 1. The wife must cook and serve at least 5 dishes every meal to the husband. 2. The wife must take responsibility for all the housework. 3. Living expenses should not exceed $800 per month. 4. The wife should not speak to the husband. 5. Don't waste any money on unnecessary expenses. That's all. Now, recite it back to me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Can't you read? It's a rule. 5 rules you must follow in our marriage. You should memorize it all.
What? Why?
Why? It's obvious. Are you kidding? You're married to me. From now on, you obey me.
This is impossible.
Impossible to do what?
The wife should not speak to the husband. Why?
A wife should just shut up and listen to her husband.
I don't want to do that. I want to talk a lot with you.
A wife should avoid disturbing a husband who is tired from work. That's what a wife is supposed to do. If you talk to me when I'm tired or when I'm concentrating, it disturbs me.
How about I will not talk to you only when you are feeling that way? We are newlyweds, Michael.
Whatever. Fine. Disregard the rule number 4 now.
And $800 a month for living expenses. Is that for only food budget?
No, it's for all the living expenses.
All the living expenses?
Yeah, all the bills like utilities and groceries. Everything. I will take care of the rent, because I am a nice husband. You're gonna be a housewife. You're gonna have to do this for me.
That's impossible. Just for utilities and phone, it'll cost half of the budget.
Then you must be spending too much. You don't have any management skills.
No, it's not. I make sure that I turn off the lights when I'm not using it. I'm careful not to use too much detergent and tissues. How am I gonna buy food and stuff that we need?
That's because you don't think about what you can do on a budget. If you can't manage it, cancel your cell phone plan or get a cheaper one.
I can't cancel it. How am I gonna communicate with you? Also, I'm already on the cheapest plan. And if you want me to cook 5 dishes every meal, I can't afford to buy meat or fish. I might end up cooking only vegetables.
No, you have to put both meat and fish in every meal.
What? Both? With a low budget like this?
Of course. Don't be lazy.
That's impossible.
Don't say it's impossible before you've even tried.
I'm sorry. But this is impossible no matter how you look at it.
You won't know until you try. I mean, it's what a housewife is supposed to do. Think and do something even if it seems impossible. You're in charge of the housework, so you take full responsibility for it. You should make ends meet and keep it to $800.
But even when I lived on my own, I spent more than $800 for utilities, food, etc. Michael, can we increase our budget?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I told you $800 isn't enough even if you are living alone.
Then, how much can you do?
We should add $1,000.
Do you mean $1,800 a month? That's too much. That's more than double what I said.
We need that much, and I will use the money wisely. I'll save what's left.
No, you don't have to do that. I will do it. You're so incompetent that you can't do it on the budget that I told you. I'm disappointed. That you're a woman who's incapable of being a wife.
What?
Then I'll give you another $200 and you can do something about it.
Only $200? How are we gonna make ends meet with this? I need at least $1,000 more.
Are you serious? It should be enough.
Please, make it $1,100 at least.
Okay, whatever. I will give you $1,100 per month. I won't forgive you if you don't follow all the rules.
I'm Angela and I'm 35 years old. I just got married to Michael recently. I've been dreaming about a happy newlywed life with my husband, but out of nowhere, my husband made a rule and it shocked me. I was forced to follow the 5 crazy rules and I was anxious about how our marriage would turn out. Michael was my boss at work, a man I admired for his quick decision-making and high work ability. I felt safe whenever I was with him before. When he proposed to me, I said yes immediately and got married soon after. But did I choose the right person to spend my life with? Sometimes I question myself, but I always end up thinking it's all my fault, and if I tried harder, he would love me back. A year later, we had our first child. Since we have a daughter now, can we raise our living expenses a little more?
What the hell? You're not very good at making ends meet. Do you always go to cheaper supermarkets? Are you buying the cheapest thing? You always buy on sale stuff, but you can't even save money? You really are a useless wife.
Don't say that. All this time, I've been trying to save money. Now that we have a baby, we need more budget.
A baby only drinks milk. How can we need more money?
I need money for milk and diapers.
Why don't you just use cloth diapers instead of disposable diapers?
I use clothes too, but I have to do laundry for that, so I have to use detergent. In the end, the water bill is gonna go up.
Blah, blah, blah. You always make excuses. You're really stupid, you know. You must have left your brain somewhere.
You don't have to say it like that. We are raising a child, so it's only natural that we'll have to pay for more things.
I don't think so. It's all your fault. I've given you $1,100 so far, and you keep saying it's not enough money. You can't solve problems on your own.
I mean, there are so many things that we need to pay for and buy now. When I don't have enough money, I use my own personal savings or my parents support me. I have no choice but to buy Lucy's milk or diapers. There's no way to save any more money. I'd feel bad if my little girl went hungry.
I'm telling you to spend less money on yourself, not on Lucy. Here we go again. You use our daughter as an excuse. You're a real jerk. Just like before, figure things out on your own.
But we have a child now. I can't do this.
I mean, I've spent a lot of money on the birth and all the preparations. I paid over $1,000 for a crib and a stroller.
We don't have a choice.
After you gave birth, you became so lazy. You don't clean the house properly, and you always cook frozen food.
I am doing my best, Michael. I'm still in a lot of pain.
You promised to take responsibility for the housework. Did you forget about the 5 rules? Rule number 2, The wife must take responsibility for all the housework. Don't tell me you forgot that.
I didn't forget that.
Also, I noticed you don't serve meat or fish dishes these days. Fix that.
Understood. I'm sorry. But please, I just need a little more money.
How much?
At least $500 more.
What? You're asking me that much?
I'm really short. Please.
Then I'll give you $100 more. I'm doing this for you, you useless wife. You should be grateful.
Only $100?
Only? Do you know how hard it is to make $100? While you are sitting at home, I'm out there working my ass off for you.
I understand. I'm sorry.
From now on, you have to show me the spending report.
Why?
I have to check if you're wasting money or not.
But I'm always showing you the account book. And do you still want me to prepare something on top of that?
As for the account books are only for income and expenses. You are supposed to analyze it and write down how you're gonna budget all the money.
What? I'm your wife, not your accountant. We are not in company, Michael.
Managing a company and a family is the same. Both have to set a budget and manage it.
Maybe that is true, but I don't want to do it like a company. Besides, I don't have time to prepare such reports.
You always complain about everything, you know. You want more money to live on, right? That's the least you can do.
Fine, I will prepare a report for you. And maybe sometimes you could help me change the diaper or feed her.
Me? You're responsible for all the housework, right?
Is childcare a chore?
Of course it is. It's your job.
But I can't sleep these days because of her. Just a little bit, please.
I'm tired from work. Don't ask me to spoil you. I'm putting up with a scumbag wife like you. You are a wife, Angela. You should be thanking me and take responsibility for all the housework and childcare.
I understand. I will do my best. Hey, about the other day, I heard you said some pretty horrible things in front of my brother. It was really shocking for me.
Terrible things? What are you talking about?
You told him that I'm a terrible, bad wife, and you'd rather get a divorce than spend the rest of your life with me.
What? You mean that barbecue party we had with your family?
Yeah, my sister messaged me earlier. I thought you and my brother were having fun. I didn't know you were talking shit about me like that.
I just tried to lift up the vibe at the party, you know. I was just making some jokes about you and trying to make him laugh. That's how I do, and you know that. Well, it's true that you're a terrible, bad wife, though. Even your brother laughed and we had a great time.
My sister said he was laughing because he didn't know what to say. It's terrible. You can't talk like that in front of my family.
I didn't tell the joke to your parents or sister. First of all, it's man-to-man talk. You can't tell me what I can say or what I can't say.
No, it's not really okay.
You just messaged me to talk about this stupid thing.
Stupid thing?
I'm at work. You don't have to start an argument with a stupid thing like this.
It's your lunchtime, right?
Yes, it is.
Then why can't we talk about it now? You're not working.
I'm just saying you should not message me while I'm at work. You know, I work all day, every day, and when I get home, I'm tired of dealing with my useless wife. I just want to relax during my lunch break.
I don't even have time to take a break in the house, Michael.
So what? You're a housewife. It's normal.
Let's get a divorce.
What?
I can't deal with you anymore. Divorce me. Please bring back my freedom.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you insane? You must have lost your brain somewhere. Are you okay?
Here we go again. I'm tired of living like this.
Huh? What do you mean? Sure, I don't care if you want to get a divorce. I think it's better for me too. I'm sick and tired of having to take care of a brainless wife like you.
That's my line. I'm sick of taking care of you. I always questioned my life, but after you treated me like this for a long time, I became numb. But when my sister told me, if the husband doesn't see the wife as a human being, then it's time for a divorce. It woke me up.
What the hell is that?
You're always sarcastic, look down on me, and we are barely making ends meet. You get angry easily when I try to talk to you. You throw away the food I made if you don't like it, and you don't take care of the baby at all. Do you think you're treating me as a human being?
At least I know you're not a monkey or a raccoon, right? Or were you a frog or a worm? Maybe your brain capacity is the same as a frog's.
That's what I don't like about you. Stop it already.
All right. I'll divorce you. You can do whatever you want. But since you leave me, I'm taking alimony from you.
What? Alimony from me? Why should I pay alimony to you?
Of course you should. I'm not having an affair. I'm doing my job and fulfilling my duties as a husband. And yet, you, a lousy wife, have the nerve to ask me for a divorce. You are the wrong one.
Unbelievable.
Oh, by the way, this house is mine, so you should leave. Get it?
Fine, I'll leave. I'll take Lucy with me, and I'll never give you the custody.
Suit yourself. It's annoying for me to take care of that kid. Go ahead, take custody.
Are you really a father?
Yeah, that's why I've given you money until now.
The role of a father is not just giving money.
Shut up! You know what? I'm tired of living with you. You're useless, and you complain again and again. I will feel so much better when you're gone.
I get it. I will take responsibility for raising my daughter. I'll get child support, and I'll get my share of the property.
God, you're so greedy.
I'm raising the kid on my own, so I'll take what I can get. Since you gave me the bare minimum, you must have saved a lot of money, right? I'll take it from there.
Okay. I'll pay you extra only for this time. I'll split the property with you. There's $5,000 in the account. Half of that is $2,500. I will send you $100 a month for child support. That should be enough.
What?
I give you what you want. You should be grateful. You know what? You should be the one to pay me alimony. Be grateful to get even a penny.
Wait a minute. You've been saving up, right? But you only saved up $5,000?
That's all I have in my account. What can I do about it? I'll show you the bank book when I get back.
And only $100 for child support?
I've been giving you the exact amount for her. That should be enough.
I can't live on that. Lucy's gonna need money for kindergarten, elementary school, and other things.
If you don't have enough, why don't you get a job? You're the one who asked for a divorce. You should be ready to stand on your own.
Of course I'm going to work. But the property division and child support are too low. This is crazy.
I don't give a shit. I can't give you more than that. You should give me $10,000 for alimony. That's a small price to pay for the mental anguish you've caused me.
What's that?
If you keep talking back to me, I'll raise the amount. I'll charge you for it later. Just prepare the divorce documents and get the hell out of my house. Hey, what the hell is this?
Michael? What happened?
Oh, you know what happened. Your lawyer sent me some documents.
Oh, you finally received it. Did you take a look? It says everything I want.
Why am I supposed to pay $15,000 in alimony? I already submitted the divorce papers and gave you money.
That was a one-sided decision you made. I couldn't accept it, so I asked for a lawyer.
You're causing me so much trouble.
Of course, I can't accept that kind of money. You've been sarcastic with me all this time, causing me emotional distress.
That's not true.
My lawyer also sent you a medical certificate from the hospital.
What do you mean, a medical certificate? This is fake. Or did you pay off the doctor to write it? I never hurt you physically.
Yeah, you didn't. But your words and your attitude hurt me. When I started living away from you, I was in bed all the time as a reaction to the sudden release of tension I had been feeling. My mother got worried and took me to the hospital. And as you can see, my doctor diagnosed me.
Huh? That's just because you're weak. You're not strong enough. You're useless as a wife. That's why I had to say all that stuff to you.
It's not my fault. Even when you kept saying terrible things to me, I kept putting up with it. Even when we ran out of money, I kept trying to make it on my own. I tried so hard to do something absolutely impossible, and I suffered.
That's all your responsibilities. I put up with a lot at work too. My bosses often force me to do impossible things.
Don't force me to do crazy stuff just because you think you can do it. Everyone feels and thinks differently.
Oh, shut up. I'll pay you $300 in alimony. I won't pay you a penny more.
No, you'll pay me the full $15,000, not less.
You're so greedy. And $1,000 in child support? That's too much.
Considering you make $90,000 a year, you should be paying more.
How do you know my income?
My lawyer looked it up. I didn't know you made this much a year.
Did you contact the company? Stop doing such an embarrassing thing. If they find out we're getting divorced and fighting over alimony, it could affect my promotion.
I don't care about that. You got what you deserved.
First of all, I don't have any savings. There's no way I can afford this.
You said there was $5,000 left in the account, right?
Yeah, I told you. I paid you half of what I had in savings. You should be grateful.
But it's absolutely ridiculous. There's no way you haven't been saving. But no matter what my lawyer investigated, he couldn't figure it out.
You can't find out what I don't have.
That's true.
Just give up. I don't have any more money. I can't give you what I don't have, and I can't pay you more than $300 in alimony.
But I remembered something this morning.
What?
You have a different bank account, am I right?
What?
A long time ago, I received a mail from A&B Bank addressed to you. I remembered it because I'd never heard of that bank.
That must be some kind of advertisement or something. I don't know anything about that.
So I asked my lawyer to check it out again, and it turns out there's $80,000 in your account. You've been saving so much while you've been so hard on me. I wonder what you're gonna use it for.
That's a lie. I don't know about that. Stop making up stories.
You don't have to admit it. It's a fact. The lawyer said that the paperwork he sent yesterday didn't include that, so he will send you another paper.
All right, I admit it. That's my money. Okay, I'll give you another $1,000 as a property division. That should be enough.
You've got to be kidding me. I'll take half of the $80,000, $40,000, plus alimony and child support.
You've got to be kidding me. I worked my ass off to get this money. You haven't worked at all since we got married.
I didn't work because you forced me to do all the housework. But housework is a job too. It was really hard for me to do the housework and take care of the baby by myself with all the abuse I was getting from you. You're gonna pay me for everything you've done.
You've been living in my house and doing nothing. I won't give money to someone like that.
You really are a piece of shit. I was a fool to stay married to someone like you. I should have just left you when I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, you're right. It was your fault. Putting the blame on me and begging me for money. You're disgusting.
I told your parents that you're hiding the savings.
What? Why even my parents?
When I divorced you, they cursed me a lot, saying I was a terrible wife for asking for money when you didn't have any. But you know what? They were absolutely speechless when I told them you were hiding $80,000 from me.
Oh no!
And, by the way, I told everything to Nina, who was my colleague.
What? You mean Nina from accounting? Jeez, I know she likes the gossip.
Yes, she loves to reveal all the secrets of people at work. I told her that you're a scumbag who doesn't treat women like human beings, is stingy with money, and doesn't provide a reasonable amount of child support. I'm sure it'll spread to all the employees by the end of the day.
Please don't do that. It's gonna make it hard for me to do my job.
I hope it only makes it harder. Nina was so upset about it, you know. I wonder how all the female employees treat you when they found out about it. And maybe it'll affect your promotion. It's not right for a scumbag like you to be in charge, you know.
Please, do something about it.
But, you know, everyone seems to have noticed that you're greedy with money. They're getting tired of you taking receipts even for personal use and being so meticulous about how your subordinates spend their money.
That's not true. Everybody trusts me and thinks I'm the best boss.
I don't know. Look back at what you've done and think about it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
Hey, do me a favor. Please tell Nina that you are joking or something. Do something about it.
If you know that everybody trusts you, I'm sure you'll be fine.
God, my dad is contacting me. He's so mad. He says he's cutting me off. I don't want that. Hey, what should I do? Tell me.
Come on, why don't you use your brain to think? From now on, let's talk through my lawyer. Don't you ever message me again. I will block this account too.
Huh? Wait a minute. I'm in big trouble. Can you reduce the property division and alimony too? Hey, come on. Do something about it.
After that, with the help of my lawyer, I received alimony, property division, and child support as I requested. As I planned, Nina told everyone in the office about the true color of Michael. He is now treated coldly by his co-workers, mostly by female employees. I heard he started his own business with his savings, but it failed and he lost all his money in the end. His parents cut him off from his family, and with nowhere else to go, he disappeared. He may be homeless somewhere, but he got what he deserved. I am doing my best to raise my daughter and working from home with the help of my parents. From now on, my daughter and I will live a happy life together.